So let's talk about actually getting a virtual assistant. On this page, if you scroll down, here's the checklist that you're going to want. It has a checklist on everything you need to get a virtual assistant, and then all of the links are right here. So you're going to need a virtual assistant. This is the link to My Outdesk, which is a real estate virtual assistant company. You're going to have to get Skype, which is going to be the main form of communication between you and your new virtual assistant. It works with both chat and voice, so you can talk to them and text them. And then you're going to need a computer in your office. So you go out and buy a brand new computer, a laptop, put it in your office, and then install LogMeIn onto that computer. Now your virtual assistant will be able to log on to that computer using LogMeIn, and it's free. And all your files and everything is going to be saved on that computer. So when you click Open Document, you're going to get this checklist that I've created for you. Now, not everyone needs a virtual assistant. I only suggest getting one if you can keep them busy for 20 plus hours a week. If not, it becomes a full-time job for you just thinking of what to have them do. I mean, people think it's some easy pill, and guess what? As soon as they finish the first project, they're going to ask you, "What's next, boss?" And then for the next few weeks, you're going to be micromanaging them. So things that you can have them do, however, are add leads and contacts to your database and launch a proper follow-up plan, or put together your prospecting list of numbers for you to call, like just listed, just sold, FSBOs, that sort of thing. Blogging, video, content creation, or anything else that can be done for a computer. What you're going to need is to get a virtual assistant. So here's the link for you to get a virtual assistant from My Outdesk. You pay the company, and then they pay the virtual assistant. You're also going to need to have some form of communication, so we use Skype, and that's the main source, and it's free for you to chat and call. You have to get them a laptop, like I said, and then install LogMeIn onto it. So I have a few points for you to know. Use any virtual company you like, just make sure that they're American based. They say that they're real estate trained, so there's a lot of real estate virtual assistant companies that are out there, and they all say they train their virtual assistants on real estate. But just know you're going to have to 100% retrain them based on your systems. You have to treat it like project work, so give them small, simple projects and check if it's getting done right. You're going to have to buy a new computer so that all your files are saved in your physical office. You don't want your files being saved on another computer 12 hours away. You need to trust your VA and get along. It's just like any other hire with a local person. Things can go wrong. They could steal your database. They could mess up your blogs. Or say that they know what they're doing and they don't. It's better to start off with Elance. So I actually suggest if you're thinking of getting a virtual assistant, you should look at the projects you would have that virtual assistant do and then put them on Elance first. So put them on Elance, outsource your projects, and people who specialize in that project at hand. Your VA should be your partner in taking away all the things you know how to do but don't have the time for. If you give them jobs they don't understand, how will you guide them? Your VA should only be working on things that you understand. Everything else should be outsourced as project work. This is the biggest reason why virtual assistants fail. It's because you guys hire them to do things you don't understand, and therefore they don't have the right guidance. So any project work should be put on Elance. Everything else that you get your VA to do should be only the things that you 100% know how to do. That way when they ask you a question, you can guide them. They're there to take away all your small stuff. They're not there to recreate the wheel and show you how social media works or how to create video. You're not hiring a virtual assistant for that. Your virtual assistant is first and foremost to take away all your small tasks that you already know how to do and give it to them. That way you can retrain them and make sure they're doing it right. Everything else should be put on Elance as project work. So you're going to go to a company like My Outdesk. I gave you the link and you'll just click on it. On it they have a video that explains their company and how they work. There's a whole bunch of them out there. I've used this company, I like them. But I'm not biased. You can use any virtual assistant company you like. Just make sure that They have good reputation and they've been in it for a while. You don't want to just hire a one-off person who's just doing their own little virtual assistant company and it's them themselves. You want to find a company that does it dedicated and is a big enough outfit that they've got more than one or two people. You're also going to get Skype, and this is where you can communicate with the people. When you get your new computer in your office, you're going to want to go to Log Me In and sign up for a free account. Install the Log Me In program onto that computer, so not onto the computer that you use. You're going to want to install Log Me In on the computer that the virtual assistant's using. Another reason why you need a second computer is because while they're using it, only one person can use a computer at one time. Like if we both reach for the mouse and start moving it around, only one of us can win. So you need a second computer for them. That way, while you're doing your prospecting and creating contracts, they're over doing data management and whatever they're doing. So you need two computers, one for you, one for them. When you log in to Log Me In for the first time, they're going to walk you through step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4 of getting everything set up. So you'll open up your new computer that you bought them, log in with your Log Me In username and password that you created. You'll complete your profile, giving your name, your phone number, and how many computers you need it for. I suggest you do the 2 to 4 because then that's free, and the ones that are higher than that you have to pay for. So you'll want this for 2 to 4 computers, and then after you go through your profile, you're going to add a computer. So you just download the program onto your computer and just follow the on-screen step-by-step instructions. Now, after the program is on that computer, you open it up and you're going to create the username and password that your virtual assistant uses to log into that computer. Log Me In is there to guide you and show you guys how to set that up. And just know these are the main tools that are going to allow you to leverage your business. So a virtual assistant is there to take away all the things you know how to do but aren't dollar producing. Everything else should be put on either Elance or Fiverr.com. So I know this is going to help you out, but don't get a virtual assistant thinking it's a magic pill and they're there to train you. You're not hiring one to show you the things you don't know. You're hiring one just to get rid of all the mediocre jobs that are bogging you down. So I hope this makes you super productive, and I look forward to our next session.